They said I missed my moment. The pain was a choice, but my heart gave out, my hip failed, and still I rise. I hold the counter just to stand while they scroll past my fault. They say I should've worked before, like pain was my own call. But they never felt my hip collapse or heard my heart go still. They judge my silence as weakness, but I was climbing up the hill. I reached out for help, but the silence hit like stone. They said I was too broken and left me all alone. I built my strength in shadows while they laughed and turned away. Now I rise without permission, and I've got something to say. They gave up, I got up, God stayed, I rose, I'm not done, I'm built to fight. This is my comeback. I trained my soul to stand when my legs gave out in pain. I held the counter like a lifeline and whispered through the strain. They said I'd never make it, but I never lost my flame. Now I walk with fire in silence, and I rise in Jesus' name. They don't know me yet, but they will when I rise. I'm strong enough to do anything, even if my body lies. I'm not done, I'm just delayed, and grace is still on the way. I'll prove them wrong when I stand again someday. They judge my silence like it was shame, like stillness meant I quit the game. But they never saw the war inside, or how I fought just to survive. I may move slow, but I never stopped. My spirit climbs where flesh is dropped, and every breath I take is proof I'm not forsaken. I was down, I was bleeding, thought the silence was my grave. But I'll train my soul to rise even when my body stayed. They said I missed my moment, that I should have moved before. But my spirit's not on their timeline, it was built for something more. So I rise for every fighter who's been silenced by the crowd. This is more than resurrection, it's my war cry shouted loud. They don't know me yet, but they will when I rise again. I'll carry every scar like a crown in my head. I'm not broken, I'm becoming, and grace is still running. I'll prove them wrong when I rise and take command. They don't know me yet, but they will when I rise again. I'll carry every scar like a crown in my head. I'm not broken, I'm becoming, and grace is still running. I'll prove them wrong when I rise and take command. I rise and take command. I'm not done, I'm just delayed, and with God's help